Hello, everybody. Welcome to Hour 1. So, this is the first episode. We're going to have 3 people on at once, so it's going to be a good old time. So, before anything, just to make sure I have proper introductions, although I've had him on for live streaming before, is my friend Megaman_D, otherwise known as Marcus. Everybody give him a lovely hello.
A lovely hello to you, too.
So, with that, of course, we have to, of course, introduce a regular guest on the show, which we know as Tor or
Yeah, that's me. I'm Tor the Thunder God.
So, anyways, with that being said, let's get started. So, we're going to be talking about various things. So, note that the Q&A app is open. So, if anybody has any questions at any time, feel free to post any questions and we'll answer them. No barriers at all. Bum, bum, bum. I like those sunglasses. They're glorious.
Yeah, very glorious. They're glorious.
But no. So, anyways, with that being said, why don't we start with our first topic? Tor, why don't I let you take the helm for this first one?
Oh, really? Are you sure about that? Are you really going to test out your belief, your faith in me? Are you really going to test that out? Are you sure about that? Are you sure you want to do that?
Yes, I do.
I promise you one thing. This is going to be so extremely colorful! This is going to be so... What was that? Hello? Anyone home? Oh, wow. That is having fun. He's trying to knock on my door and all that. Oh, well. It's going to be colorful. And what do I mean by colorful? Because we are talking about a really soon upcoming game, for example, for the Wii U and other devices too. And we are talking about Splatoon!
Oh, yeah!
Yes, that's full of color. Have you guys seen that game?
I'm so confused.
Yeah, because you are actually being something called a squid. And you can actually hide yourself in the colors. You have guns. You can shoot around with the colors, so you can hide yourself in your own color. If you're orange, you will shoot out orange colors around. Or you can actually, go around and hide yourself in the orange color. And the enemies, they really got to hit you with the opposite color, which can be green or blue or red or yellow, whatever color that it use. It looks like a fun game to play online, and you can play it with your friends, for example. But you can play it on 2 different teams. You may end up on a different team than your friends. You don't know that. That's the funny thing about it.
It seems like, Tor, you're looking through some rose-colored glasses, my friend.
Oh, yeah, they're really awesome. But I was saying that you're being called a squid. You're being called a squid, but you're also something called a humanoid. It's kind of like a mix of a human, robot thing, and a squid. Whatever that will be. I'm not sure how to say it, but maybe you know how to say what a squid is then. It's like your little drop. It's like your little drop, or tear.
It has wiggly.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Yeah. And you're at the place called Inkopolis. Inkopolis. Is it
Inkopolis.
Inkopolis. Which is the town where you can buy. You can go to shops and upgrade your gear, your armor, like gear that with a headgear That could be the shoes. It could be even your dress. It's like the way you look.
I heard something else in there.
And then you have a weapon shop called Ammo Knights. Knights, as in Nightman. Dan, laugh. You're going to laugh. Nightman. Night ammo.
No,
Nightman.
Tor.
Knights.
No.
Fuck
No.
you. Fuck you. Anyway, you have a main weapon, you have a sub-weapon, and a special weapon that you may use in the battles. That can be very helpful. And your main mission, we have actually two kind of battles. One where it's about getting as much colors around on the area, and the team with the most colors, they win that easily. I think that's called a regular fight, or actually a regular match. And then you have something called a ranked match. And the ranked match goes from C- and all the way up to A+. And there are a total of 9 levels. And you will meet someone at your own level, or approximately at the same level, when you're fighting in the game, if you play this. So if you win, you will get high rank. It's like you get some points. So the more points you get, the better rank you get. Or So I'm looking forward for Splatoon to appear. I can play against Dan, I can play with Dan, or Marcus, or whoever that wants to play with me or us. Yeah. Welcome to Splatoon. Let's make it colorful. Let's make it colorful.
So that being said, Tor has done an excellent job summarizing. So
Indeed.
So why don't we start with Marcus? Marcus, what are your thoughts on Splatoon? Any opinions on it?
I think Splatoon. Look, I got my smart glasses on. I think Splatoon would be a riveting good time, I say. Yes.
Yeah.
The fact that you get to shoot ink blobs at each other like a good time at an adult event.
Yeah. But the weapons are really cool, and you have different kinds of weapons. I don't recall what they're being called, but you have guns, and you have something like when you're coloring your wall, when you go up and down with a roller,
The paint roller?
Yeah, paint roller. You can get around with that and make it being colored very easily, very quickly.
Mm-hmm.
You can also, by the way, if you get killed, you have something called you can go to a teammate. You can actually go to where they are if you die. You can just click on that teammate and you get there instantly.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a quick...
You and your teammate can go to each other all day long.
Oh, yeah.
Day long.
All day long. But for some reason, I don't hear you very well right now, Marcus.
That's fine. That's fine. No, seriously. It's my turn. My turn. Tor, it's my turn. It's my turn.
Yeah, that's Splatoon.
It's my turn. So
Dan, I have a question for you. What are your thoughts about Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate?
But I want to tell you about Splatoon first. I want to tell you my opinion first.
Okay.
We'll get there.
We will get there.
Did I freeze for a second?
Yeah, you're moving now.
Okay.
Yay.
But no, so these are my thoughts so far at the present time. So right now I have actually mixed feelings about Splatoon. I think it'll be excellent, and I'm actually thinking of getting it. But at the same time, there's one thing that's kind of holding me back at the moment when it comes to Splatoon and getting it, that I've actually enjoyed quite a bit about first-party Nintendo games when it comes to online multiplayer. Now, usually like in Mario Kart or Smash Brothers or any of those, it has an online two-player mode so that two people that locally could play together online with anybody else. So, for example, in Mario Kart, you could play two-player online. So, like, say if I wanted to play with, say, somebody somebody here online with everybody else, you can do that. So far, they have neither explicitly stated that they will allow you or won't allow you, but I would suspect it's likely only one player online. But I don't know.
They were on to me.
That's the only thing that I really
They were
want.
on to me. Cox Communications caught on, so they cut me down. You can't stop the broadcast, baby.
Guys, what? I will screen share the TV commercial. Do you think that will be fine with you, Dan, from the Nintendo channel?
As long as it's brief, because Nintendo with live streaming things tends to catch things really quickly. I know Capcom caught the Monster Hunter footage really fast when I did it one time.
But this will be out sound. This will be out sound.
Yeah, go right ahead.
Yeah, they'll shut you down real fast. Just like communication shut me down, baby. They can't stop the broadcast, baby. I'm here.
Okay, I'm just here. You see, this is a squid. You see a lot of squids here. 1, 2, 3, 4. These are one team. You see, they're all in the same color, and they are going. Actually, if you're a squid, you are as quick as 2 times as fast as a humanoid. If you're in a humanoid form, you will be only doing it half of the same speed as a squid. I forgot to mention that. I forgot to mention that. And here, you have a very colorful place. Orange color and blue color place. So let's see.
Pretty bright.
Here you see, this is how this game is like.
Is this when you play?
This is like the different places too. You have a rig, and you have a turf place, and you have the skate park. I know. That's what
beautiful.
I can recall that right now. That's what I recall right now.
It looks very pretty.
Yeah, but that game is looking good. It's like, I mean, it's having a good potential. It's having a good potential. The only thing
reminds me a lot of Nickelodeon. Like, you know the look Nickelodeon tends to give to their things? That's what it reminds me a lot of, which is pretty neat.
Oh, yeah. Nickelodeon bumpers.
Yeah, like the goo and all that. That just reminds me so much, like, the style that they have.
Right. By the way, have we gotten any questions yet?
Let's see here. Questions. Nothing yet so far, surprisingly.
So far, okay. So no one's watching us, I suppose.
No, there's one person watching. One person watching so far. It's glorious. We need more questions. Give us questions. So with that being said, so for me, I think that Splatoon's gonna be a lot of fun, but I wish, this is just my opinion on it. Like, I have no problem with the voice chat thing. I think that the game complements itself when it comes to the touch screen and the gamepad. So you don't need voice chat. And besides, voice chat gets awkward at times. At least that's my opinion on it. But I think that it would be nice to have it like 2-player online. But I can see how it would make sense to only have 1 player online.
But voice chat could be awkward, yes, but voice chat can be very, 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 very
delicious.
you can, hey, it's my daughter.
Tell her hi.
Can you fix it? Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness, indeed. I'll get to
go right ahead, Marcus. If you need to go right ahead.
Let's have some green grass, Daniel.
Channel, it'll be on again. You're on YouTube. Say hi.
YouTube.
Yes, you're on YouTube right now. So
hello. Hey.
Hello.
This is my life.
How are you doing?
Bye.
Yeah, but
I'll be there in a second.
I have a great screen.
Okay. I'll be back, guys.
Go right ahead, Marcus. Go
again. Cox Communications.
So while Marcus is doing that, why don't we start talking about Monster Hunter?
Yeah.
So sure, since you actually, I've been playing tons upon tons of Monster Hunter.
You will take on.
I want you to talk about Monster Hunter a little bit. How are you feeling about the game so far?
You know, the funny thing is, I haven't been doing much on the single player. I've been much more on the multiplayer part of it so far. I really got to do the single part, and I will do that soon, I can promise you. I'm going to have a week in June. The first week in June, I will have vacation, so I will take some time to do that too, Dan. Then I can promise you I'll be playing that. That's like 1, 2, 3 more works. 3 more weeks to work. Then I will be having vacation. So it will be fun. I will have a week of vacation at that time. So my plan is doing some games, and I'm gonna help a friend of me getting his stuff moved to a new place that he's gonna move to. Anyway, about Monster Hunter, I really had some fun making my own character. I don't even recall much how it looks like right now, but it's like I had a really fun look on that character. That's what I recall right now. I think it's like brew color, isn't it? Dan, with the armor.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we have different types of weapons that you can forge and upgrade, like in the previous games. You can upgrade your gear, like your helmet, your chest or waist, or your boots, which are being called, what is it? They're being called, there's another name for the legs.
Greaves.
Greaves, thank you.
Greaves or leggings, depends on what you're using.
I will see if I can find my own character that I made before he got into the armor. I know I have that on my phone somewhere, I suppose. Didn't I take a picture of that, or did I delete it?
Here's me so far.
Oh yeah, this is actually, I think this is actually how my character looks like. Really.
That's right.
Do you see him? As I recall, this is actually how my character looks like.
Wicked.
I had some fun with that. I was playing around with the colors and setting him up. Anyway, the battles, I think they're about the same, but you have more warriors of enemies. And you have a lot of known enemies, and there are new enemies in the game. I haven't been seeing too many of the new ones, but we'll be fighting some together.
Oh, yeah. As
we
go along, we'll run into more and more ones you've never seen.
And they get harder and harder for sure. Every time you get to a immersion quest, you have immersion quest that will get you to a higher rank that you have to do together alone or by multiplayer. And I've been doing that by multiplayer so far for level 1 and 2, or Hunter rank 1 and 2. And now we're going to do the number 3 later on today, actually.
Yes, it's going to be glorious. I'm excited for you because you get to... Yeah, I'm going to show off mine without my blur filter thing on.
Yeah, I will find my 3DS. I will find my 3DS so you can see my character with his armors. Hang on.
So while Tor's doing that, Marcus, how are you enjoying the game so far?
This game will kick your ass and you'll love it.
Exactly. That's pretty much it in a nutshell.
This is like Team Dark Souls. Like, you play Dark Souls and Bloodborne and all that stuff. This feels just like that with monsters. And then on top of that, you can have friends join you with the harder missions, and you can basically level up just as quick with them. And that's just a glorious, glorious time. Like, every time we play, I always die because I'm like the Leroy Jenkins of the group. I'm always jumping in gun hole, swords are swinging, and I have this great sword. I have the this great sword. I forgot the name of it.
It's a Gormagala one, isn't it?
Yes, it is. It's a Gormagala sword.
Dragon element with it. It's delicious.
Skill on it. That's some good times right there. And then on top of that, it's basically like by yourself. Sure, it's fun, and in comparison to the old games, it actually has music that lets you stay awake, because the other games like Monster Hunter 3 tends to put me to sleep because in the menu, tranquil will put you out.
Yeah, the music. Yeah, there's a lot more music. when it comes down to the battlefield, like the areas.
Yeah, it's so cool. It's like it's orchestrated nicely. It keeps you awake, and then you can totally get into the game. With Monster Hunter 4, I agree.
You see the production animation of cutscene.
So that's what you're fighting later today. The Darren Moran.
Is that the opening 16?
I also my card. That makes it a very good card.
I realized that my greeting card is not saving.
Oh, really? Like, are you going edit and then making sure to go confirm at the bottom?
Yeah, and it'll go to this menu, and it won't let me out because if I back out, it will not save it.
That's interesting.
That's a downside for first-time players because, of course, Monster Hunter hasn't really catch on to the masses like it should, due to the fact that the game or earlier versions of the game is very slow. Hold on, I'll be right back.
Go right ahead, Marcus. I am glorious with my Zinniger armor.
This is going to be a small picture, but here you see me.
Hey Tor, if you go to your guild card, you can get a really nice, good picture.
Yeah, maybe that's true. That's true. Let's see. That will be at the status, isn't it? Like guild card. There we go. There we go.
Yes. Just gotta keep it still.
Yeah. And you're having the new 3DS XL, and I'm
having
on
the new 3DS XL.
I'm just having a regular 3DS from 2011, as I recall. I got this 3DS here when Ocarina of Time 3D came out. I bought the 3DS just before the price was cut down, so I was a bit lucky at that time. Yeah. I got the Ambassadors program, by the way, then.
Yeah, that's right, because you got
so that means we who bought it on the high price, we got some good old games like the Minish Cap of the Legend of the Zelda series, because that wasn't released until much later on for Wii U. And I'm not sure if it's available for 3DS or not. I haven't checked that out because I already have it because of the Ambassadors program. But at that time, I know it took some time before it came out for the Wii U. I think it was released, was it 1 year ago approximately for Wii U?
Oh, which thing?
Minish Cap.
Minish Cap, yeah, I think so. Because I know the Virtual Console stuff started kicking in around a year ago, yeah.
Yeah, as it goes for me, I'm having the Cleaving Jaws Plus, so that's an upgraded Cleaving Jaws soon anyway.
Yeah, it's got some ice and water element for that guy.
Yeah, that's ice and water. That's ice and water. And if you look at my armor, you will really see that's very related to ice.
Yeah, you're all Zamtrios armor, so that's low rank
Zamtrios armor. That's very true. I'm having the Zamtrios helm, the Zamtrios mail, the Zamtrios braces, and the folds and the greaves. So I'm actually having everything is Zamtrios related, and that makes it like I'm having new skills that I didn't have before I got everything. Let's see. That means I got the ice attack 10, meat clover 10.
Yeah, you like eating that raw meat.
Yeah. So, but raise hunger minus 10, and health 6.
No, for me, I got tons of skills because I'm full Zinniger armor G rank, and I got the Stygian Superbias, which are a dragon and lightning, so they're wicked powerful. But yeah.
And what you're looking at right now, that's on model stats. It says I'm at Hunter rank 3. I'm at the rank 3.
Greaves.
And I'm having
The Tetsukabra stuff. Well,
my attack power. My attack power is 182, and the element water is 80, and the element of ice is 160, as far as I understand. Defense 113 in defense. Fire resistance -10 because I'm having an ice weapon or armor. Water resistance 10. Thunder resistance -15, but then I got ice resistance 10, and dragon resistance 0.
Yeah, nobody's resistant to the dragon, even though half the game is dragons.
Weird, isn't it? That's so weird.
Marcus, do you want to see the G-rank Tetsukabra helm?
Yes, I would like to. Is it like a 0? Oh, that's badass. That's like 10 times better than my Mega Man Zero Tetsukabra helmet.
And there's also the Berserker one. Whoops, that's the wrong one. I want the next one. There we go. And then there's the Berserk Tetsukabra's G-rank helm.
Oh man, that's rad, man.
The G-rank helms are wicked cool. Do you want to see the Hey Tor, do you want to see the G-rank Zamtrio's helm?
Oh yeah, sure.
Really cool. It looks like the Shredder from Ninja Turtles.
Really? There we go, Shredder, yes.
Those turtles.
And you know what? Since you're saying Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, I really have something for you.
That's right. You'll wait 10 seconds.
Turtle power.
But
Be
no,
like, they're the world's most fearsome fighting team. They're the heroes in the half shell, and they're green.
Oh yeah, and here I got them and myself actually.
gonna hire me to do a quest.
Are you
Yeah,
getting a quest now? Hold on.
I can
Oh
find
no, Tor's in single player. He since he has my guild card, he can hire me to go do things for him.
Like this?
Yeah, that's what he's doing.
Because I got you and Shireen on there.
It's glorious.
You two. Oh, it's all blurry.
Mine's all refined and nice when I pull it up.
3D tracking. 3D tracking is pretty
Yeah,
cool.
don't put the 3D on when you're doing it to the webcam. It just does not work.
It does not work at all.
But no, what my goal is since I have all my G-rank Zinniger stuff, my goal now is to get G-rank either Zamtrios or Shigaru Megara, which is the like what you have is some Gormagala stuff. I want to get the Shigaru Megara, sorry, armor, which is the adult form of the Gormagala.
It's like the stronger version of the Gormagala.
Yeah. Super awesome music, and he's pretty much, if you play the single player quest, he's pretty much the final boss, except he's not really the final boss because there's like gazillions of quests after it. He's what you often call Monster Hunter the end boss in the offline campaign, although he's not really, because there are more after him that are considered offline final bosses.
Kind of like it's considered a bait and switch. It's
Well,
like
the main quest, you get the end credits and that stuff after him, and then there's more, and then there's another one that's another end boss that it gets you credits. But I haven't done all of the single player. But I'm up to 10 stars on single player. I'm pretty much what's the equivalent of like G-rank single player quests.
maybe I need to like every time I'm questing with you guys, I'll break out my big great sword. But when I'm by myself, I'm gonna do the dual swords because it's quicker. Because every time I get the Tetsukabra or anything in a corner, they end up doing that stupid ram. You know, they'll rush you.
Yeah.
And great sword, and I'm hunking it over my head and get
Yeah, it's all about timing with the great sword. It's like that with the hammer too. Like it's all about timing and getting your shots in. And as soon as they land, that's when you wail on them, and then you can knock them out and something.
See, that's why I have the great sword with you guys, so I can get like a big hit. When I'm in there, I'm going deep.
That came out so much better than it was probably intended.
Yes. Oh, yes.
Oh my! But no, seriously. But yeah, were you here when you saw the picture of what you're going to be facing for your urgent quest?
No.
You're going to be facing the Daran Moran, the thing that you fight in the tutorial thing. That's the urgent quest that you're going to be facing for HR3, if I remember correctly. No, I think it's the HR3 urgent quest. I'm pretty certain. Yeah, I'm pretty certain. If not, it's the Pink Rathian. One or the other.
If I see it and recognize it, then that's what I'm fighting.
But yes, the Pink Rathian's I don't like that either. But the Daran Moran's fun because it's just like massive. And there's bigger monsters in that one.
Oh, goodness.
That one's a fun one to fight. He's not necessarily that hard. He's just really big, and you have to dodge his crazy big attacks.
Well, see, that's the cool part about being in a multiplayer environment, because I'm not the only one that's going to get massacred here.
Yeah. That and the fact that some of these monsters are so big that it's like you almost have to do it multiplayer, and that's why some of them are only available multiplayer.
Okay, and this is actually when we start. I was just playing the game or starting the game. I'm single player here. This is how you usually start up with. It's like you start on a base camp.
Yeah, you're at the base camp, and then so the low rank quests you start off with the base camp. When you get the high rank and G rank, they start throwing you in places and changing when available is the supply stuff. Just like the other ones, but no, I'm very excited for you to fight some of these new monsters. Although you already probably encountered some of them already, like the Kechawacha's fun.
I kind of did, and it was a bad time. But honestly, it kind of pulled me away from Monster Hunter for a second, because I got so frustrated because this new monster. Like, I haven't got to the urgent quest yet, and then on top of that, you get other monsters interfering with your hunt. Like,
yeah, when they start showing up, it makes things fun.
That's
the dung bombs.
So frustrating. It'd be just little old me. I don't see your guild card character nowhere in sight. I'm by myself with this great sword. Your character has gone off in another part of the world, and I'm like, I need Dan's character. I'm stuck here, and then here comes the Tetsukabra and the monster I'm hunting, and they're together and they're fighting, and then they're fighting me.
One thing but yeah, that's the one thing that I recommend usually is just like doing some things online first, then going to single player and just slaughtering things.
And this is how it sounds like usually. Grab an item.
Yeah, it's nothing but tranquil sounds and everything. That's the sound.
Really nice.
They're really nice indeed. But the menu music is what would put people to sleep.
Yeah, but no, the battle music, that's where it's all at. And the monsters in this game, there's so many Elder Dragons in this game, and there's so many various monsters in this one. I know I'm excited for Marcus to run into one of his favorite monsters.
Oh no. Right now, Gore Magala is my favorite.
Yeah, he's cool as heck. He's awesome. My favorite. Yeah. Now, why don't we ask that? I'll start at you, Marcus. What's your favorite monster you've ran into so far? You can list as many as you like.
Okay. I like the Tigris, the Tigrex. The Tigrex is pretty cool. His armor, it's like blue and yellow striped, and it's pretty rad when you put in like armor form, especially the chest piece and the arms. Not so much the helmet, but that's where I throw in the Gore Magala, and the Gore Magala makes you look like the Shredder.
Yeah.
And that's bad.
Yeah, you can see the G-rank Tigrex armor. It's wicked.
See that I'm can't wait because that's gonna be my final form when I get that.
Cool as heck. I could show you if you like, but the Tigrex is...
Spoiler. You can show.
I won't. I'll put it down.
By the way, are we getting any questions?
No questions yet. I'm surprised. No questions yet. I'll have to harass some people, and we'll see.
Watch the broadcast. You're like, I am watching the broadcast.
I'm bugging people.
Cox Communications. Yeah.
But no, seriously. So, what other monsters do you like?
Well, I think so far as the new monsters, the Celtis has got a little flair to it.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Selphus is really cool.
I got him on my back. Like literally, if I like the monster, I will totally wear it. And all the monsters I think that'll be stronger, like strong in a battle, will be on my weapons. Like I got the Gore Magala. The Gore Magala was a beast to fight alone, and an even bigger beast to fight with friends. And that's why I liked it. And I would like put it to weapons. But the Gore dual swords, they're expensive. Unlike the Shattenstoll's, the Gore Magala sword.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just picking up a lot of blue mushrooms right now.
Are you doing the quest where you have to get the blue mushrooms?
Yeah. And the honey and the herb. Herb, blue mushroom, and honey.
But no, the Gore Magala is awesome. He's pretty much the evil monster of the game.
Oh yeah, he's really awesome.
Single player, it's pretty much what he is. He builds up as this evil monster that...
the Kezu. Remember we fucked.
Oh yes, the Kezu. That thing is just freaking.
It was hard to fight. It killed me 3 times, and we had to end the battle, and then we had to add Tor to it, and then we finally defeated it. But it was still hard. That Kezu was pretty cool though.
Yeah, it's like if you took a Giganox and crossbred it with a Gypsaros and gave it lightning.
That's what. It's like we was fighting. It's like we was fighting Raiden from Mortal Kombat.
Raiden? Are you talking about
Mortal Kombat? But no, you're gonna run into some awesome ones. I know I don't want to spoil too much for you, Marcus, but I know you're gonna enjoy fighting the Unkelos.
Oh, didn't we fight the Unkelos before?
Well, no, he's the monster you have to fight to get to G rank.
Oh,
I remember you telling me that you like the Unkelos.
Oh yeah, that's right. And it's the Elder Dragon.
You have the shovel face.
Yeah, the shovel face. He was like an Elder Dragon, wasn't he?
I think he's an Elder Dragon. He has Ice Element. Here, I'll get a picture of him for people that don't know what we're talking about.
He goes underwater and he comes out the ice, and then he has like a ice armor on.
Yeah. So there's the you're talking about Unkelos, yeah. Because some people will associate with the Akantor, or not to be confused with the Ankantor, which is different. But the Unkelos is let me get it. I'll get a picture so people can see on the screen. Let's see. Let me get a picture here. Just gotta get a picture. Gotta get a picture. Picture. Screen sharing. There, Unclos.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, he has some pretty cool armor and weapons.
Oh yeah, that's some really monster. Yeah.
But yeah, he swims in the ice, like he literally swims, and he shoots crazy stuff in that.
Yeah, he's like the variant of the sand version that we fought in the beginning.
And then there's the not to be confused with a I'm just trying to remember. I always forget the spelling of this one. Not to be confused with the one in 3 Ultimate that I know Tor's familiar with because we fought one before. Come on, search faster. I want you to search faster. Search faster already.
You can never search fast. Never.
Oh yeah. This is really cool, huh? MonsterHunterWiki.com.
Yeah, it's a useful
Tor.
resource.
Hey, that's me, Tor. You see that in the link there? It's Tor.
It is Tor.
Tor. So yeah, I will be.
I know how I can do this.
I will be acknowledging that Tor.
Oh, I'm just gonna use the Monster Hunter 3. I'm just gonna go Monster Hunter 3 and then 3 and get it there. And also worth noting, not to be confused with the Ancantor, which is a fire element, which is kind of like Unclos, but they're both just brutes. They just beat the living heck out of you.
Yeah.
Actually, I just checked. I don't think Unclos is an Elder Dragon. I think he's just classified as a flying wyvern.
Yeah, there's some sore losers, like you'll be beating them up and like doing some very heavy damage, and then they just turn around and just charge and bolt over you, like trample you, and it's just awful.
Oh my!
This game will kick your ass and you'll like it, but there's going to be some times where you got to say enough is enough, and you're going to have to like back away first.
Yeah, definitely.
And then, or you can just back away and get friends to help you and get back in it.
Yeah, that helps too. It's like I got Marcus and I got Dan if I need them, and I got Dan's girlfriend too.
Not to be confused with this guy.
Not to be confused with this guy, Agnator.
Yeah, because there's an Ancantor and then there's an Agnator.
And the one there is fire related.
Yeah, both of the, like, let me just show you. This one will come.
Did we fight that one in Monster Hunter 3?
Yeah, that one's in 3 Ultimate. But
yeah.
This one I'm going to show you is not. But he's in 4 Ultimate. And he's nasty as heck to fight. This guy, Ancantor. This guy, he's just a brute. Like, even with, like when you fight him in high rank, he kicks your butt good.
That picture makes him look like a fire seahorse.
Yeah, he's a pain in the butt. He's really hard. Like, he's one of those monsters you just have to dodge his attacks.
You're like, what am I looking at?
But no. That being said, why don't I pass the question to Tor? Tor, what are your favorite monsters you've ran into so far?
Oh, I think it's got to be that Ass Queen thing.
Oh, what is that one?
Ass Queen. That was really cool. We had fun with that.
I'm trying to remember. Celtis Queen. Oh,
yeah,
Celtis
Queen.
The Celtis Queen.
Celtis Queen.
That Celtis Queen, though, it's like a giant mantis.
Yeah, we had fun with that fight.
Isn't that the one that you mounted?
Yeah, the Celtis goes on top of it, and then they work as a team. They
work as a team. It's like so you want to bring down the Celtis before you take down the Queen now.
Because as soon as the Celtis will mount the Queen, it's end game right there.
Yeah.
because they got like a dual mounted fireball attack that they do together, and it just destroys you.
And
Especially,
I just killed 3 Jaggies, by the way.
Woohoo!
oh, Jack!
And I got my first Mega Potion made.
And Tor, what do you think of the Zam Trio so far? Zam Trios.
Oh my.
That thing's a cool monster, but a weird one at the same time.
Oh yeah, definitely.
That thing is like, it has 3 modes, so it basically looks like a shark crossed with a frog crossed with a lot of things.
But you can say it's really looking like a shark.
Yeah. It's got...
At the upper right picture there.
Yeah, that's its normal form.
I'm thinking of King Dodongo.
Yeah, that's its main form, and then it has this ice form which looks really cool. Reminds me of swordfish.
Yes, that's what I was talking about. And then it bloats up like a freaking toad.
Yeah, then it goes into its third phase, which is basically, I like to call it the DeviantArt mode, where it inflates like a balloon. Like it does like some sort of inflation thing that you would expect out of like inflation art on DeviantArt or something. And then it bounces around and rolls all over the place.
And if you glitch it just right after you kill it, you can get inside of it and you can see its inner, like see the inner of the model.
It's gooey bits. I like to call it going inside of it.
And I'm just getting some raw meat, by the way.
And the inside of that monster, it looks really creepy because it's got the back of the eyes and the teeth. It looks like it's crazy, man.
Oh yeah, I just got myself some raw meat, which is very helpful for later on because you need to maximize your stamina.
Yeah, that's definitely
going to be a good thing to mention. Actually, that's when you have herbs.
But instead of just raw meat, why don't you just cook it with fire and then you can have a well done steak?
Yeah, that too. But you need the raw meat.
Raw meat, because he has that skill.
Oh, Tor can eat raw meat?
Yeah, he can eat raw meat because he has the
I have the I have that.
Yeah, he can eat raw meat rather than he doesn't have to cook it. Because he has a skill that his armor gives him.
You're gonna have to.
I got the main objective completed.
After the hour 1.
So this is like the way it ends usually.
But no, do you want to hear about what my favorite monster so far?
Yes, Dan.
Yeah, it's like no. I don't matter at all. Remember, I'm the dumb one.
Oh, you don't know a thing about Monster Hunter, then.
No, I thought we were talking about cupcakes. Oh my! So obviously, based on my armor, my favorite monster is the Zinniger. But I have some other favorites that I do definitely enjoy.
You want to fight him right now?
Yes, the Zinniger. That's my favorite. He's pretty much he looks like a dragon crossed with a wolf, and he's got lightning, and he does all kinds of cool stuff with the lightning.
Oh, that's badass.
Yeah.
And right now,
Zinniger too.
hey, by the way, right now, I got 22,648 money things. He said, "See you."
Rich man now.
I also like its subspecies, the Stygian Zinniger, as well. This one's
How many
dragon
has been added to the gallery? To the gallery.
And let's show at least off the Shigeru Megara. That thing is just like this thing easily has probably some of the coolest music in the game. But no, there's tons of other favorites, but it's definitely these. Shigeru Megara. There we go.
Shigeru Miyamoto.
Geru Miyamoto.
That's a monster in Monster Hunter. He's like, whoa, Mario, Zelda, Mario, Zelda.
You don't want to mess with this guy. He's pretty much.
Flag me. Games. Don't do it.
But no, there's tons of other monsters I love to bits, but those are probably my 3 favorites. If I were to, but there's so many good ones. Like it's really hard to pick. But I would say Zinniger is probably my top one.
And Palacios is